Hi, how are you guys? It is the goddess naturally over here at Divinely Guided Goddess Reads. And I'm back with another video for you guys. I hope you're doing so well. I hope you're having the most amazing day. I hope you're breaking away from things that don't serve you and embracing the things that do serve you. The now you, not the old you, not the future for you, but the now you. Embracing the things and the where you are now, honoring yourself, honoring those around you by being an example of authenticity. As always, I'm sending you love, light, peace, powerful, positive energy. We just cleansing the energy, our atmosphere. We just going double time with it. A lot of a lot of us have been taught to be so judgmental. We've been programmed to be very judgmental over every little thing, okay? Over every little thing. A lot of a lot of us out there, and I say us so nobody won't feel included or separated, okay? But a lot of us, and there is no separation, okay? A lot of us out here are, first of all, we can't mind our business. A lot of people can't mind their business. They're always trying to look outside of themselves at what, look at that person over there and what they're doing. Look how much money they have. Look at the material things they acquired. Look at the drama that's going on in their lives. And we know this because everybody was just so fixated on P. Diddy and what's going on with him. Everybody is, and we've become the sheep. We've become the exactly what it is, the followers. You go on social media and you follow people, your how many followers you have. And a lot of times we've become followers. We've become sheep. We've become led. We all do the same thing. So robotic, so disconnected from our heart and the things that we truly feel. We do work together, but the beauty is in the individuality. Over this past year, I've met so many different people with so many different backgrounds. And I've worked at the airport, inside the airport. So I've met so many different people, different kinds of people with different perspectives and talking to all ages. And you begin to understand that there's no judgment needed. And a lot of this stuff that we've been programmed with has been just pure lies. Want us to be hated, want us to hate ourselves, want us to hate everyone and to judge them for the things that they are doing, the way that they dress, what they believe in. Man, especially what they believe in. There's so many people will hate you for that. Or even they people have become involved with your health status. People have been, are you this or are you that? Have you done this with your health or have you not done this with your health? And then it's families have turned against each other. It's like it takes one it takes one uh it takes a certain something to come out and attack the atmosphere, and everybody goes into a panic, and they show their true colors though, because a lot of people will turn on you because of you haven't doing a certain thing with your health, or if you have, there's just so much judgment about that. And it's become the new racism. People won't allow families in their house anymore because of the certain circumstances and the fear, or and sometimes it's just very interesting to watch the reactions that people will get when they're put in situations like fear or scarcity, or even when they're giving when they're given ample or a lot. You see a lot about the characters and there's so much judgment. There's so much negative judgment. Why can't you allow people to be themselves, or why can't you be yourselves? Why are we so easily influenced by what everybody else is doing? Why are we talking about everybody else's situation all the time when we have so much to care about within ourselves? We have so much, everybody dealing with life on their own. I personally don't see how people have the time to just focal to focus on what other people have going on, whether it doesn't affect their lives in one way or another, you know. But I love y'all. I really do. And I'm gonna give y'all some more love. And I'm just saging the shit out of this whole, because a lot of times our energies need to be cleansed as we go about in this world or about our day. Every place that we enter, every space that we enter, everything that we put on and adorn ourselves with holds energy. The conversations that we have, the vibrations, the tones of voices, anything that we've experienced clings to us. A lot of times have you ever noticed you've been talking to someone on the phone, say for instance, you have a conversation and this person is telling you about their relationship problems or what they're going through at work, and then soon after that, it becomes your experience in some shape, form, or fashion. They might have put the bad juju on you by you just talking to this person. You have to cleanse your energy. You have to be very aware with who you engage with and what you are engaging in. Is what you're engaging in helping you? Is it motivating you to do better? Do you feel better after you engage in it? Or is it something that gets you riled up and gets you going and powered up in a negative way, negatively charged, something that doesn't make you feel good, and something that has you creating experiences that are not the most pleasant, you know. We can judge people by what they have on, okay? You know what I'm talking about? Oh, look what she got on. Look at that on top of her head. Is that a scarf? Is that a cape around her neck? What is she, a witch or something? You know how we we judge and we completely miss the mission. Sometimes being so judgmental, you'll miss a beautiful experience with God. Sometimes God comes in many shape, forms, or fashion. Whatever you want to call God, whatever you want to call spirit, whatever you want to call infinite intelligence, it comes in many shape, forms, or fashion. It's not going to look like this all the time. It's not going to look like you all the time. It's not going to look like a pastor or preacher or priest dressed up in nice robes and dressed up in garments. And this is not going to come to you like that. It may come to you as a bum on the street. God may come to you as a bum on the street to deliver the message. You might miss the message if you're just judging on, so focused on the messenger. Like they say, don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just delivering a message, you know? I feel as though even sometimes with employment screenings, even with employment screenings, and I've been the one screening people for employment, the interviewers for people deciding whether they get hired or not. And a lot of the questions that we ask are the wrong questions. A lot of our qualifications, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, is faulty ways to qualify people, because you can miss out on some of the best things by having these expectations or these qualifications that don't matter. Someone can have a degree in some sort of practice, but there's somebody who has never been to school for this practice at all, who's just the bum in the shit, and they're better they're better at it than the person who has the degree. Some of the most talented people are in prison or in jail, whether the things that have been placed upon them are right and wrong. Some people are locked up because for crimes that they haven't done. You know, sometimes the judgment systems, the way we weigh the scales and the judgments, we try to weigh everything on the same scale, and everything don't need to be weighed on the same scale. Everything can't be weighed on the same scale. What you will weigh some herbs on, you will not weigh a human on. You cannot weigh a human on. They're different things. They're different categories. They don't belong together. You can't weigh this like that, you know? If that makes any sense, you can't judge this by this means. And I hear some people say, I, I treat everybody the same way. I give everybody that same respect. And I say, I don't. Everybody don't get the same version of me. You know? Somebody on the street is not going to get the same version of me that my man gets. Some people, some family members not going to get the same respect or the same treatment that I give closer ones to me. Some of my friends may be closer than my family. I may have another family that's closer to me than my own family. Every situation don't get weighed the same, you know. And sometimes on social media, people have made sometimes I feel like people want to out evil the next person. If somebody hits you, then that person gonna just knock you the fuck out. Or if somebody shoots your relative Everybody finna go shoot they whole, air them down. Like it's, uh, do you understand the frustration in that? Like, if someone's arguing, I hear people wanting to say the next most hurtful thing because they're hurt. It's like hurt people hurt people. When you hurt, you say, "I'ma out hurt you." I'ma like, when did we become though? When did life become about that? Who decided all of these things for us? What's good? What's not? How to tell if somebody is evil or bad or not? Who? What's acceptable behavior or not? Who gave us or who determined those things for us? Or did we just go along with what we've been taught? And that's okay for a child to do because what else can you do? But listen to your parents or the people around you until you become an adult. And what's that saying? It's like, when I was a child, I spoke as a child. I seen as a child, but as an adult, things are different. Things change. You're able to decide. And a lot of times I feel like children need to be able to decide for themselves. When they get of age, they need to know, okay, now you decide what you want to do. How do you want to live your life? You've seen how I live my life or your parents live your life. What do you want? What do you desire? But thanks for tuning in, guys. Just quick thoughts, quick messages for you guys. I love you so much. Catch the goddess in another video. Peace.